Welcome to Aphra's Artifacts, where we do some archaeology of our own and dig into the queer side of Star Wars. I'm your host, Alia Morgaine, and it's so great to have you here. Well, in this video, the follow-up video to my intro to Chase Wilsorr is going to be about Chase Wilsorr and Jordan Smythe. So, Chase has a crush on the newest Tauntaun handler, Jordan Smythe, and it's obvious Jordan likes Chase back. But Chase's feelings of unworthiness run so deep that he can't even see it. Jordan says to him things like, "You're the best runner in Echo Base." Runner being someone who does essential delivery, carrying calf and supplies to rebels that can't leave their post. The reason he's such a good runner is because Chase knows the base back and forth. He knows it like the back of his hand. He is able to take shortcuts and throughways and just really cut corners in his ability to get from one place to another. It's really fascinating. It's so funny when he sits there and he rattles out directions of how to get somewhere and people are just like, "What, huh?" Because he's just so good at it. He just knows everything so well. He knows the base so well. So there's an instance where Jordan is taking his calf out of Chase's hands, and it says, Chase blinks, distracted by the brief warmth of Jordan's fingers brushing against his, before Chase quickly jets his hand into his pocket, nervous. So he's nervous because he's like, oh gosh, does Jordan realize that we touched hands? Oh, like, Chase has to be pretty young. He's probably early to mid-20s. He's nervous about this cute guy that he likes, knowing that he likes him back. And this part of the narrative is wonderful. Jordan flicks his hair out of his face effortlessly. Chase watches the lock of hair fall back into sideswept ebony curls, captivated by the movement, by Jordan himself, at the way his muscles are straining through his thin, long-sleeved shirt. Yeah. Chase definitely has a crush. He even secretly pours Jordan's coffee into his own insulated thermos to keep it warm. Just for Jordan. And you can tell Jordan likes him back. But like I said, Chase just doesn't see it. Jordan says things like, I think if you really want sentry duty, you could keep asking for it. But I also think you're great just the way you are. And Chase thinks, he likes the way words fit in Jordan's mouth, like they're round with delight, his deep accent making ordinary words sparkle with Jordan's quick-witted amusement. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it. And then there's an instance where Jordan is giving Chase a weapons lesson, because Chase is on kitchen duty and a runner. He doesn't really work with weapons. So it's that whole situation where you've got one person behind another person and they're holding the other person's hands and adjusting their hands and everything. So it's super sexy, romantic. So it says, Jordan readjusts Chase's grip, his calloused hands warm against Chase's own. Chase's throat goes dry. And then one of the other Tauntaun handlers interrupts and says, Jordan, stop flirting. And Chase is just like, what, flirting? And then it says, Jordan squeezes his hands and gives him an apologetic smile before reholstering his blaster. So even the other Tauntaun handlers can tell that Jordan is reciprocating feelings, that he is flirting back with Chase. And then during the evacuation, we see Chase save the day by saving a doctor and his med techs, foot soldiers, communications officers, and refugees. I didn't even know there were refugees in Echo Base. So he also realizes Jordan is not on the transport to evacuate. So he runs back, knowing his quick routes to go through all the back ways and the hidden ways to get to the Tauntaun pens, where he saves Jordan, and they gallop away, sharing a Tauntaun to the awaiting transport just as it's about to take off. It's super romantic, in my view. And then they're sitting there in the transport. I believe they're still on the Tauntaun when this happens. The Tauntaun is now in the transport. I'm not really sure how that's going to work out, but whatever, it's fine. So It says, Chase grins, the words from Be Your Best Self echoing through him, and for the first time feeling true. You've always had this power in you. Hey, Jordan. Chase taps him on the shoulder. Yeah? Jordan steps closer, close enough for Chase to see the flecks of gold and green in his eyes. You look like you could use a good kiss, he blurts out. For a second, Chase thinks it might be too much, but Jordan laughs and pulls him close. I thought you'd never ask. Their lips meet, and Chase thinks maybe there's something to this confidence business after all. Oh, it's so sweet. I love it. I was so, giddy girly squealing when this happened. I just think it's adorable and wonderful and such a cute story to include in this collection. The From a Certain Point of View Empire Strikes Back collection. Apparently in the audiobook, there's a lot of applause after the kiss, which may be a little overboard, but it's okay because I think it's super sweet. It's a little melodramatic, but it's perfect because Chase is awkward and unconfident, and to see him jump out of his shell and be confident and sort of take over this ability to be stronger in himself and to feel empowered, I think is just great. It's wonderful. It should be celebrated. So I hope you liked learning more about Chase Wilsorr and Jordan Smythe. Comment down below what you think about this story, what you think about their relationship, or not really relationship, but their beginning flirtations and their good kiss. So I think it's a wonderful sort of sidestep away from that interaction between Han and Leia in the tunnels. I think it's really cool. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at AliaMorgaine, and peruse my blog at thestarsreview.blogspot.com. And come back next week for another video at 6 p.m. Central, and we'll find out what it is then. So, may the Force be with you.